Two young men. Same age. Same job. Same salary. Same city. 1 year later, one is quietly getting rich. The other is silently falling behind. They made just one different decision with their second paycheck, and it completely changed the next 10 years of their lives. This is not another motivational story. This is a warning and a rare opportunity. And it might already be happening to you right now. You are Daniel. You are Kevin. Let's begin. You are Daniel. It's the day your second paycheck hits. Instead of spending freely, you stop and think. That night, you open your laptop and set up 3 accounts. A high-interest savings account, a Vanguard investment account, and a simple budget app on your phone. You look at your extra $1,000 every month and make a clear decision. $400 will go straight into investing. $200 into savings. And the last $400 is for your life, no guilt. You set it once. You turn on auto transfer on the same day your salary lands. Then you close the laptop and never think about it again. You are Kevin. Your second paycheck hits and you feel good. You've worked hard for this. You tell yourself, I'll start investing later. Right now, I just want to enjoy life a little. It sounds completely reasonable. So you buy the new phone you've been eyeing. You don't pay cash, you finance it. It's only $48 a month. You add a few streaming services. You start going out more, better food, weekend hangouts, small shopping trips. Nothing crazy. Everything feels affordable and deserved. You are Daniel. The first month feels strange. You watch $400 leave your account automatically and it almost hurts. But you stick to your $400 fun budget. You still eat out. You still enjoy life, just within your rules. Month 3, the market drops a little. Your $1,200 becomes $1,150. You don't panic. You already decided this was long-term. By the end of the year, you've put in $4,800. It's now worth about $5,200. Your savings sit peacefully at $2,400. For the first time in your life, you have a real buffer. You sleep better at night. You are Kevin. You had a fun year. You enjoyed your money. The new phone. The laptop you financed for work. More subscriptions. Better nights out. In month 8, your friend mentions he started investing. Kevin thinks about it for a day. He opens a brokerage app, looks at the numbers, then closes it. His credit card bill just arrived. He tells himself he'll start next month. He never does. By the end of the year, your account has about $700 scattered around. You're now paying interest on things you barely use anymore. Still, life feels normal. No big warnings. Then life hits both of you the same way. Your company announces sudden layoffs. Both of you lose your jobs on the same day. No warning. Just an email and a short call. You are Daniel. You go home, sit down, and open your savings account. You see over $3,000 waiting for you. You pause your investments. Cut your spending to the absolute basics: rent, food, transport. No eating out. No extras. It's not comfortable. But you're not desperate. 2 months later, you land a new job. You immediately restart your system. $400 into investing. $200 into savings. The machine keeps running. Nothing is broken. You are Kevin. You open your banking app and see roughly $500. Panic sets in fast. Rent is due. Food still needs to be bought. You pull out your credit card. First for rent, then groceries, then transport. 2 months later, you get a new job. You feel relieved. Then you check your credit card. It's now $3,100 at 22% interest. The minimum payment is only $95. It feels manageable. So you keep paying it, while the balance barely moves and interest keeps growing. You are Daniel. Your income has grown with raises and promotions. You adjust your system. $400 becomes $600. Then $700 every month. By age 29, your investment account is sitting at around $46,000. It's not some crazy windfall. It just feels normal now. Quiet growth happening in the background while you live your life. You are Kevin. Your income also increased. But so did your lifestyle and payments. The credit card debt keeps cycling up and down. You pay it down, then something comes up, and it climbs again. You've already paid thousands of dollars in interest and fees. You still say, "I'll start investing soon." But new expenses always appear. A new gadget, a trip, car repairs. There is still no system working for you. You are now 33. From the outside, both your lives still look pretty similar. Same level of job, similar apartments, similar cars on the road. But the numbers tell the real story. You are Daniel. Your investment account now holds $78,000. Your savings is steady at $6,000. You never made one brilliant investment move. You just stayed consistent. You are Kevin. You've paid over $5,200 in interest and fees. Your subscriptions and financing plans became completely normal. The biggest loss isn't the money you spent. It's the massive wealth you never allowed to start growing. The gap between you two, over $84,000. But here is what most people never calculate. That $84,000 gap at age 33? If Daniel stops investing completely right now and just lets that money sit, by age 60 over $500,000. Kevin doesn't just lose $84,000. He loses the $500,000 that money would have become. That is what "I'll start later" actually costs. Same start, same salary, same city, completely different futures. This was never about who was smarter or who worked harder. Both of you are normal guys. It all came down to one small decision most people never take seriously. What do you do with your first extra money? Daniel chose to build a quiet system that worked for him even when he wasn't thinking about money. Kevin chose to enjoy first and pay the hidden cost later. The financial system rewards the first path, quietly profits from the second. Subscriptions are designed to feel like only $9. Financing is designed to feel like only $48 a month. Delaying investing is designed to feel completely normal. But time does not negotiate. Time compounds. Right now, in this moment, you are becoming either Daniel or Kevin. The scariest part? Most people won't realize which path they're on until years have passed and the gap feels impossible to close. So let me ask you honestly, which one are you right now? Drop your answer in the comments. Type Daniel if you're ready to build the system. Type Kevin if you're still living the other way. If the story made you think, share it with one friend who needs to hear it. Subscribe and turn on notifications because in the coming videos, I'm going to show you exactly how to become Daniel, step by step, starting from wherever you are today. Welcome to Wealth POV.